Whoa, man, this is John Bollinger with Premier Guitar. Today we're doing a review demo of the Mooer Ocean Machine. This is a very cool collaboration between Devin Townsend and the company Mooer. Devin Townsend, you all know him. He's a badass guitar player, great singer, a producer, a part of the Steve Vai Dream Team, and apparently a designer of crazy cool gear. We'll tell you all about it after I tell you about how we're recording this. Couldn't be simpler. I've got my stock 54 Les Paul. I'm running a Klotz cable directly into this Fender Supersonic amp. We're going to be in the clean and dirty channel. The Supersonic is being mic'd with a trusty Shure SM57 going into an Apogee Quartet and into Pro Tools. Here's where it gets interesting. I'm running the effects loop out into the Mooer. So a lot of you true audiophiles like your delays and swirly bits and things like that through the effects loop. So what the hell, that's the way we're going. So pretty simple setup. Now let's get into how this thing works. The way it's laid out is essentially like 3 different pedals. Right here is your reverb, okay? You have 9 different types of reverb, and then the controls right here. Right here is your one of your delays. Here's something a little bit frustrating. This is delay B, and this is delay A. Now, personally, I would go AB instead of BA, alphabet and all, but for whatever reason, it is BA. Maybe the next model will be AB. Anyway, so here's our delay, here's our B, or here's our reverb, here's our B delay with controls there. And then our A delay right there. So let's stick on verb for now. We have 9 different settings, and then the controls up here are shimmer, decay, tone, and reverb mix. So let me show you a few of these reverb sounds. We're going to start just with my dry signal. Good, nothing wrong with that, but put on this. That's the room sound. Now, I've got an expression pedal. It's the Dunlop expression running out of the expression out. And what this does, it's set up, the default is to control the amount of shimmer in the verb. Now you can get in there and edit it and change it to assign it to something else, but that's what they went with, so I'm going to show you what that does. When we engage that, so you can see I turn that, I drop the toe on the expression pedal, and suddenly you hear that high end like a, it's like there's a colony of elves just dancing in there. Kind of a cool little bit. Anyway, so the controls essentially are shimmer, which you've heard a bit through that. Decay, which is going to tell you how much you get, make it long. Or get it way down. For a quick one. Tone, get you everything from, you know, and the tone is just going to control the tone of the. And then mix, of course, will make it as wet as you want. So the great thing about these settings is they have the ones you'd expect, like room, hall, plate, and spring. But then in between here, we've got all kinds of weirdo ones too. Like, let's filter. Let's see what that does. How crazy is that, right? Sounds like an organ or something. Anyway, that's cool. But let's get into the other bits, the reverb or the delays. So we're going to go to delay 2, and the way they have this lined up, I think, it's like you have the first couple ones on both these delays are fairly kind of, you know, commonplace, normal delays that you'd like to have. The first one is digital, analog, tape, but then after that, it starts getting a little weird. There's like a dynamic, there's a galaxy. Let's hear what that is. What is galaxy? And again, these controls right here, you can see, are for this one. So we're going to turn up the feedback, the time, of course, and then you've got tone and mix. Now here's a really cool setting on this too. Any one of these pedals, when you step on it, it will hold that. So let's get this galaxy cooking and then step on it. And then when you let go, it just kind of fades away. Very cool, right? So that's Galaxy. That's a weirdo for you. Here's a mod. Let's see what that does. Cool, right? Now, the cool thing about A and B, we'll switch over to A right now, is after the first 3, these are different. So it has 3, so each delay has 3 similar ones, that is digital, analog, and tape. And then after that, the next 6 are different. So it's cool. You can have one, it gives you the option of having those tried and true tones on both of the delays, and then weirdo tones on each. So you've got endless possibilities. Okay, not endless, well, maybe endless when you think about all the tweaking and such. Anyway, tons of tonal options. So A has some crazy settings on it. Let's take it to this one, Liquid. What's that gonna do? Let's find out. Sounds liquidy. Let's try this one. This is Rainbow. Whoa. You know, my favorite sci-fi is sci-fi from the 60s and 70s, and that would be really handy if you were doing the music for a sci-fi based in the 60s or 70s. Very cool. That's Rainbow Crystal. What the hell is this? Let's see. Whoa, crazy. Next we have Low Bit. Cool, like a weird fuzzy bit. And then here, speaking of fuzz, it's fuzz. Man, that's cool to have a clean signal and your delay is fuzzed out like that. Very cool. Which gets us into some of the presets. This thing there are presets that you get to right over here, and you can just flip through them with these. So going up, or go set on 1A to go up, you hit the reverse and it will bring you up. These will bring you down, and they're all just cool settings. Now, once you're in a preset, if you hit both A and B together, then you can turn the pedals off and on individually. So this is 1C, so say you want to just start with the verb on. Then of course go back to here, hit both those, and you can scroll forward. So you've got, I think, 24 presets you can save. So if that is your bag, if you're one of those people that likes to kind of build some tones, build your set list around it, you can do all that right here and just go through them A, B, C as you go. Pretty handy if you're a tweaking person. You saw on the intro I did a little bit of the looper. The cool thing about this looper is not only can you build a loop, but you can add effects after you've built this loop. So it gives you a chance to differentiate the tone you're using on the loop with the playover. Again, it's a little bit of tap dancing because you've got to go back and forth and hit a combination of pedals to get around. But I think it's like anything. If you do it enough, it will become second nature to you. To me, I can either play or think. I don't really do them both very well. If this were my pedal, I would find a couple great sounds and I would just work it like an individual. I probably wouldn't do the preset thing. I would just work it like 3 individual pedals in one and go from there. But if you were a tweaker and really into it, all kinds of options there. Another cool thing, it has tap tempo on it, so it's great to be able to sync in both of your delays into one cool little tap. So those are the basics on the Mooer Ocean Machine. To read more about the Mooer, go to premierguitar.com. While you're online, make sure you check out our Facebook. Drop on by Monday morning, we do a live thing there at 11 o'clock Central. Go to our Instagram, Twitter, all that crap. We've got it. Also, why not get a hard copy sent to your home? Okay, this is John Bollinger. Till next time.
Don't forget to sign up for PG Perks, your all-access pass to exclusive gear giveaways and discounts on PremierGuitar.com.